guards in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. Jimmy Butler, fourth.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Well, the most active hands in the league, I think, belong to those fellas right there. I mean, that is one pesky bunch of pickpockets.
Roten kicks to Mirotic. Gibson the screen. Up off the screen, and Mirotic throws it down.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jump.
Butler. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Free throw, good, Butler.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Cavaliers trail by 3. .114 left to play in the first. Freak passes to LeBron. Inside. And that one's good. Freak.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Roten kicks to Mirotic. Gibson the screen to the inside. It's tipped and stolen by Love. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Shumpert, and it's blocked by Mirotic. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. .40 seconds left in the first. And it's Freak missing. The Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The 11-footer, that drops. And it's 8 points for Butler. The Cavaliers trail by 3. James dishes to Freak. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Love, no luck.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Mirotic has a wide-open look. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game. Oh! How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, I think it's been noticeable just because this has been my decision, too.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago. So different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for LeBron. Freak comes in for Mo Williams. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Then for the Bulls, Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Evan Turner. And it's Butler in for Tony Roten. Freak in at 2-guard. Thompson is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He dropped in 15 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Dellavedova kicks to Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And they double up Butler. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Clock at 6. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's the break. Moving it up. Thompson passes to Dellavedova. Over to the left wing. Here's Freak. The rebound by Noah. Noah's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Rose attacking. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Rose has got the lead up to 4 now for Chicago. Here's Dellavedova. He's covered by Rose. Love with the screen on Rose. And it's Dellavedova missing. Butler cannot hit. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Bulls up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you've done defensively tonight to help your offensive approach?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We were just contesting, getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got big second run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
Derek, always explosive in transition. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler. A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for Tristan Thompson. Freak comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. McDermott's checked in for Turner. And it's Tony Wroten in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Mirotic out there with Taj Gibson. And it's Wroten in at the point.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Gibson setting a pick for Wroten. Outside Butler. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Dellavedova dishes to Freak. Now the feed to Dellavedova. And a wide-open look for Freak. Rebound by the Bulls. Fresh from a win against Portland.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? That no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
And Mirotic kicks to Gibson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Gibson's got his first basket of the night.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Passes to Dellavedova. Here's Freak. And he lays it straight in. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Mirotic has the open look. It's Chicago with another bucket. Here's James. He's got 5. Here's Freak. And that one's good. Freak's got 12. Bulls trail by 11. The dish now to Butler. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Can't cash in from close range.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Here's Roten. Good.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Kevin Love's checked in for Smith. Freak comes in for Mo Williams. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Derrick Rose. And it's Doug McDermott in for Butler. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Freak. And it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
Their superior ball handling won it for him here, Clark.
Well, Kevin, when you squeeze the orange, you get more shot opportunities, and that's always a good thing.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Bulls.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Thompson. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Roten's checked in for Taj Gibson. Turner against Williams. Outside jumper. Plenty of space. And it's Gasol with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Mirotic kept alive. Goes up again. Roten, no good. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner with the steal. And Turner with a clear path to the rack. And that one's good, Roten.
And Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
Here's Freak. So we see the Cavaliers